Hello everyone. It looks like I was having some computer issues, obviously. I think it has something, I don't know what it has to do with actually. I think it might be my internet, so I'll be giving them a call shortly. So welcome back. I just rebooted my system, so I hope that I do have all those people that joined me before. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if you're watching through YouTube, make sure that you're subscribed down below here. And if you're watching through Facebook, just make sure that you watch the video before the 30 days are up, because what happens at that point is basically I cannot, it just disappears. So you're better to actually watch through YouTube. So I'm hoping everybody does come back on here. We shall see what happens. All right, so today is my fancy fold. Hello, Denise, back again. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're so kind. What time is it in Australia right now? I'm not too sure. I think it's 19 hours difference. I'm not sure. Hello, Amanda. Oh, look at my European and Australian friends are with me. So that's a good sign. And Felicia's here. Awesome. All right. So Monday is where I do a fancy fold or a 3D project. And so today what I'm doing is I am doing an arched pop-up card. I saw this card and I went, wow, I just have to show you guys how to do something like this. And it uses the everyday arches. And those everyday arches, I hope they never, ever go away, because we always need shapes that we need. Hello, Pam, and hello. Oh, it's 6:12. Okay, good. Okay, good to know. Because somebody went and said at 5 o'clock, I'll see it 4 hours. So 3, yeah, I've got it straight. Anyways, you're up early. Oh my goodness. You're pulling off of me. Anyways, you do love fancy folds. Well, I do too, but this one's a fancy fold 3D sort of project, and I've never seen this before. So, you know, you may have seen something like this, but yeah, anyways, we are using the everyday arches, and I'm going to tell you what's really, really important. So I'm going to go on down to my desktop. Now, with my everyday arches, the one thing that is so important is that you do mark this. Now, I always go from the largest to the smallest. They're looking like they're fading, so I'm going to have to mark these again with my Sharpie. The permanent marker is not staying on there. But it goes from the biggest to the smallest. So 1 is the biggest and 10 is the smallest. So it's really important that you understand that part of it. So what I'm going to do is I will show you how some of this works. I'm going to raise this up just a bit so you can see it. Now, I did do a prototype of this, and it's going to sit like this. It's an arched one, and it pops up like this. And then I've turned around, and I know what sizes I've used for all of these. So I'm going to relate them to the numbers that I'm using on here. And that's really important that you understand. The largest is number 1, the smallest is number 10. And that's the way that I can relate it to it. All right, so I decided I cannot not do the beautiful Traditions of Christmas designer series paper. And I thought what I would do is I would use the Secret C, and this really is my favorite of this one and that pure red one. But I thought this card would look quite nice doing something like this. So what you're going to do is on this base part, for these parts here, you are going to cut an arch that is number 1, one that is number 3, and one that is number 5. So that's how it's going to be. And then what you're going to do is, for the layers on the first one, we are going to, because we want something to write on, this is the number 2, so number 2, and this is number 2. So now I'm going to show you how we're going to start doing some of this parts before we put it together. All right, so this is the back of it. So this is where we're going to be doing our writing, is on the back here. So when I do a card like this, I do a dummy, and then I've also written all my notes on the back there. So this is on the back. So what do we want to put as a saying on the back is, how about Merry Christmas? So I'm just going to take this Merry Christmas, or it could be just for you, but hopefully I won't muck this up. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to come in with my blocks, and I might be able to put it all together is what I'm hoping. All right. So, and I can see this is a lot better. Hello, Janice. Welcome back. I'm so sorry. But it's better that there isn't all that interference, that's for sure. All right, so Mary's going to go on there and see if I can get the Christmas. You know what? We'll just do it separately. All right, so I'm coming in with my Secret C ink pad. And you definitely need your paper piercing mat. You know, I had a class yesterday and everyone says, oh, it's just not stamping right. Well, I keep saying, use your mat, use your mat. All right, so do I want to put Merry Christmas? You know what? I think I'm going to put Merry up here further. So there's a little bit more room to write. And then we'll take this one off, and let's put this one like this. And I think that Christmas is crooked. So, like I say, this is number 1, this is number 2. Okay, that looks good. All right, so Merry Christmas is on the back of this one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and attach that, and I'm going to be using seal, and I think I'm going to be running out of this shortly. Now, if you're anything like me, I like the stitches to show on the front. Unfortunately, we're going to see this, but the stitches will kind of be to the back. So I'm just going to put this. This is on the back of it. And we're just going to burnish that. So this is this layer here. So number 2 was also cut out here. And I'm going to go ahead and put this Designer Series paper on there. So just like that. I knew I was going to run out. Now, always when you do run out, is just make sure that you've got it good and cleaned off. And then we're just going to put this right back on there. Always love starting a new one of these. All right, then this piece is just going to go here. So 1 and 2. 1, the big one, and then 2 for the layers. Then on this second layer here, this happens to be number 3. And what I want to do on this one is I want to have a number 4, which is going to go here, and we're going to put a sentiment so that you're going to see a sentiment there. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm actually going to use this Bauble Blooms, which is this one, and I'm going to go Joyous Wishes to You and Yours. We'll use that one. We're going to use that and come in with our paper piercing mat again. And it's really important that you get this stuff done ahead of time, because otherwise it wouldn't be going out. All right, so let's see. So So I'm just going to put this up at the top so that you can see it when the card is open. That's what's going to go right here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's attach that. And this is just going to go right onto here. All right, so then this part and this part are going to go together. Oh my goodness, I don't think you'll see that, but all right, then we're also going to fix the front one, which is this one. And this one is number 5. We're going to have a number 6 designer series paper. So number 5 is going to be the Secret C, and number 6 is the designer series paper. Hope I'm not mixing you up there. I'm trying to go as slow as I can so that you can grasp this. And then I'm going to actually put a number 8. I'm pretty sure this is number 8. Yeah, number 8 of the Secret C on top, because I went and I cut out this image, and that's going to go right on top of there, and you can see that. So I'm just going to come ahead and put this. This is number 8 of the Secret C. So if you're going through layer number 1, 3, 5, and then a number 8 in the Secret C. And honestly, I never would have kept this straight unless if I wrote on the back. All right. So then that's the way that this is going to go, like this. Now, it's the pop-up parts that are really easy to do, but I wanted to show you how you do those as well. All right, so we have a piece that is cut 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then this piece is 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've scored this at 3/4 of an inch, 1 1/2 inch, 2 1/4, and 3 inch. And I've gone ahead and scored this piece on this side at the same again. So 3/4, 1 1/2, 2 1/4, and 3. And then we're going to come in with our bone folder and get it good and scored. Yes, these arches, I have to say, are probably one of my favorite. Arches and the banners. You can do so much. Now, think of it this way. If you like another one that's got lots of them, I think you could probably do this as a banner card, but you'd have to have the banners going up. Okay, so like that. Do the same. And you notice I'm folding into the mountain the whole time. You know, this looks difficult, this card, but I think it's because of all the pieces, right? All right. Now, when I originally put together this piece here, I did it with glue, but I think I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do this with tear and tape. Now, it's a little bit narrower, but I'm going to show you something. I'm going to come in with my, oh, I thought I had my silicone mat here. Anyways, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to line that up right there. I'm just going to trim this off. And you see that it goes over a little bit. And I don't really want that going over because it could stick. So I'm going to come in with my take your pick tool. So let me just grab that. And I'm going to do this on both, and then we can do it together. So just going to put that in there. Like I'm doing this blind. Maybe I should put my glasses on. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here, take this, and we're just going to fold this back on itself. just like that. And then we're just going to come in here, fold that there, and fold this over. And that is going to give us our square. Okay, I'll do that again on this one. Just going to take this and just fold this back on itself. That's the beauty of tear and tape. It's just a bit too big, this one. I'm going to fold it like this and then just fold this back over, and that catches that little bit. It's easier than trying. It's easier. I know exactly what you mean, Pam. It's easier than trying to line it up. All right, so then we want the back of this. So this is going to go like this. So I'm going to come with this, and I'm going to use tear and tape on here as well. Yeah, I think this paper is coming back in on November the 9th. It truly is beautiful paper. I think I'm going to do my boxes, or what I'm going to do for the tabletops. I'm going to use this beautiful paper as well. So let's just go ahead and put that there. And one here. Okay, so remember, we've got our sentiment here, we've got this here, and this. So now what I want to do is just going to come in here. I'm just going to take this off. It's a short enough piece that I can do this. And now what I want to do is I want to line this up and center it right in, whoops, on this piece right between here and here, and see how that pops up like that. It's right even with the bottom there. And then this piece is going to go onto this piece here. And by attaching them when they're still flat, it makes it easier to attach them where they're supposed to go. But before I show you that, remember, this is going to go like this. So I'm just moving it up so that I can line it up. Just like this. I'm going to put this right here. We're going to center it and put it right down to that line. So see, now it's like that. And it sits right. Now at this point, I guess you could put stuff behind there. I don't know. All right, so then now we have this piece here that we want to put on. So remember, I want to make sure that this is going to be onto the back, because it's got, that's where it's got that crease. And I'm going to put this right onto this part here. And when you see it, that's how that goes, is down there, just like that. Okay, then this piece is just going to go on here. So we just double check before we stick it that that's where it's going to go, is on this part. Yeah, it's different with the pop-ups, isn't it? It's not what I call a useless fancy fold card. At least you can write on it. It actually will fit into a regular size envelope, so that's a good thing. All right, so then this is going to go on there, but we want to double check there before we attach it. This is going to go right here in the middle. And then you're going, oh, but I haven't finished the card. So it's like this. And there's your pop-up card. So that's how it's going to look from the side. And then we're going to go ahead and put this on here. Now I'm thinking that that would be best with black dimensionals because it's going on to the dark there. And I think there is enough. So like I say, very, very important that what you do is you take your arches, and when I put this onto my blog, which the blog has changed now, it is now stampinwithdiane.com. The largest one is 1 and all the way down to number 10. All right, so this is just going to go like this. So it can be folded this way and it will go into an envelope, which I will show you that it does go into a standard envelope. And to bring that envelope over. So it goes in this way into the envelope. But also if you had it going up this way, all the way up like that, it still fits into an envelope, standard envelope. So that's a great one there. Yes, the modern Christmas would be very pretty as well. It's just that anybody that was at the stamp camp on the weekend, oh my goodness, I think they've seen way too many. Well, they saw 26 projects made with the modern Christmas. So there you go. That's what the card. Oh, we got to put some gems on there, right? So what do we have here? I wish they had Secret C would be really nice. I think what I might do is do the gold. Let's see. Red would look nice too. And one here. Let's go ahead and put that right there. All right. And you could put ribbon on it if you wanted to. I just think that maybe it's enough as there is right there. Thanks. Hello, Kay. So there you go. That's the card. My biggest hint for you to make this card is very simple. Is mark your arches, 1 at the largest, 10 at the smallest. And always keep that in mind when you're doing it. When you put it together, I just went and I put number 1, the number 2 is the white on the back, and the designer series paper, which is 1, 1, 2, 2. This one is 3 and 4. And then this one is 5 and 6, and of course, just the way that you do it. Oh, thanks, Nicole. Aw, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys. So if you like that, give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. I will be posting this on my blog sometime. I think I'm full of technology. I don't know what's going on. I'm really having certain issues on different things, and it's ridiculous. Anyways, you guys, I will be live tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific time doing a technique. Felicia, I have not forgotten your technique, and I do appreciate it. I've got it down there. I just need the perfect stamp to do the faux suede with. So that's where I'm coming from. Yeah, so I will be live then. Don't forget about the join offer. It's one of the best offers that's out there. Join our community. Our community is the best. It really, truly is. You get to meet your friends all over the world, and you guys are all my friends, right? Anyways, if you didn't catch the whole thing, watch the replay, and we will see you tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific time with a technique. Bye for now.